The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for the Clippers, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Garland in at the 1. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Pass to Leonard. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Quickly. Offensive rebound. Barrett the pass to Quickly. A second chance effort. Stolen by Collins. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Garland.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Dunn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Amazing job by Chris Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
Pulls up, high post, and that one's good. Ingram's got 5.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Dunn kicks to Leonard. The 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, 3-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you've got to guard him beyond the arc.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Quickly with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Back to Leonard. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi keeping his teammates involved.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. 4-point game. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Leonard the pass to Garland. And the 3 off target. Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's Quickly missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
In the corner, Collins with it. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ingram against Leonard. And it's Ingram missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lopez kicks to Dunn. Back to Lopez. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight. He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Barrett, wide open, he fires. The offensive rebound, Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And Pirtle has intuitiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
The moment to check out Darius Garland. Coming off a terrific season. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Leonard. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
Here's Quickly. Shoots over Garland. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count it. Good. Leonard's got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Quickly. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He had a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Garland. Leonard trying to break free. Barnes against Garland. To the inside. And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Collins up top. Covered by Barnes. The 3 from Garland. Sinks the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Garland dishes to Dunn. And Barnes sends it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Garland with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Toronto.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like... brought his A game.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Raptors trail by 4. Barrett with the bounce pass. Bucket is good. Barnes has got 6 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Leonard. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 14 points for Leonard.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Ingram. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. So the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
And the Clippers call time here. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Collins. Jones kicks to Dunn. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, he's healthy. He is unstoppable. His mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious, because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
First one falls for him. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Dix checked in for the Raptors. Yeah, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Leonard on the wing. Over Dick. Knocked loose. Now the Raptors moving it up. The 17-footer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Outside Garland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Walter. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
And the Clippers call time here. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Outside Mathurin. Back to Garland. Jones in the post. Tries again. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Toronto's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mathurin passes to Jones. Back to Mathurin. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mathurin passes to Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 19 points.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Toronto trailing. Here's Shed. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
John Collins, he's checked in for Jackson. Collins passes to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Here's Shed, guarded by Garland.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Garland with the block. Seconds left to play here in the first. Plays it up and banks it in.
Tremendous individual play, challenging the heart of that defense.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Shed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead, up 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.